Hey everyone, this is Kurisu. I hope you've all been doing well. It's been a while since I've been here. Got a little banhammer action before we started. Somebody was being a bot, so that's fun for them, I guess. But yeah, tonight we'll be doing some Q&A. So you're all welcome to ask whatever you'd like within reason, of course. In addition, I also want to drop a few fun announcements. So next Monday, I am thinking about having a birthday stream for Huey, who a lot of you are familiar with is our nickname for my dog. In addition, I'm also thinking about doing a weekly video night on my Discord channel for anyone who wants to join. You're welcome to send me a private message, and I can give you an invite. I typically don't share invite links here in chat just because I am really against bots, and that's one easy way to prevent them from joining and keep our community safe. Oh no, not ads. What kinds of Python would I want to get? You'd prefer a smaller version. So, generally speaking, Pythons don't really have, like, I don't know, I'm not as familiar with snakes as I am other reptiles, but most snakes get rather large if you allow them, like, their proper needs. So, like, typically the small snakes are just younger, unless it's a variety that stays small, which I don't know. Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not as familiar with snakes as other reptiles, so I can't really name off what those are. But yeah. That's awesome, Pokemon. Yeah, I agree. Ball pythons are absolutely adorable. Um, I love their little noses. Um, but yeah. Um, let's see. You have 147.1 thousand Kurisu coins. That is amazing, Sniper. Congratulations. So, I'm not 100% sure, like, can you tell me more about the reticulated pythons? I'm not super familiar with those. They're nearly 20 or are 20 feet long. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll talk to you later, Bolt. You too. They're native to Southeast Asia. Don't hide cheese under Huey, Sniper. He just eats all of it and it makes for an unhappy Huey if he eats too much cheese. Hey, welcome to chat, Julius. How's it going? Also, for everybody joining us, tonight is Q&A Monday, so you're all welcome to ask whatever you'd like in chat as long as it is reasonable. In addition, for anybody who is joining us, I am considering doing a special birthday stream for Huey next Monday. He will be 13 years old, so that's really exciting for him. In addition, I am also considering starting a Friday night, movie night on our Discord channel for anybody who might be interested in that. For anybody who isn't in my Discord channel, you are welcome to send me a private message and I'd be happy to send you an invite. Also, welcoming to chat Foxfire Fahrenheit and Kyra. I hope you've both been doing well. I'm pretty excited to be back because I haven't been here for a bit. Life's just been a bit hectic, but I am in the process of getting my life back in order, so yeah. Oops, wrong emote. Oh my gosh. You're good, Kyra. I'm gonna server with you and you can whisper. Yeah, that works, Pokemon. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, Foxfire. So yeah, I am pretty stoked to be here. Like I mentioned before, it is Q&A Monday, so yeah. You're all welcome to ask whatever, and I'll answer as I can. So yeah. I see your message here, Pokemon. I will most likely send you a response after the stream is over. But yeah, I'll definitely get you that invite. So yeah, how's everybody been? I hope you've all been doing well in the 2 months I haven't been here. More snake facts, definitely. Just pulled the tail. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're silly, Sniper. How have I been? I've been dealing with a lot. But I am in the process of getting things back in order. So like a little bit of background, because I kind of mentioned it a little bit before I left Twitch temporarily. But in October, I moved in about the middle of the month, so I have been kind of adjusting to a new apartment and just everything that goes along with that. In addition to, during that time, I was trying really hard to get through all of my Foxtober 2023 artwork. Currently, that is paused because I need to get some more markers and ink to be able to finish all of those drawings. So that said, if anybody's interested, my commissions are currently open. That will sort of help contribute to being able to finish that project. But yeah, like aside from that, I'm kind of starting to get everything settled now and sort of get back in my routines, so I'm just really excited to be back here. Oh my gosh, Sniper. Volt's your new cheese bank. Yeah, I am definitely a lot happier in this apartment. Based on what I've seen so far, my current landlord is like leaps and bounds better than my last one. Um, she's just really helpful and like, yeah, because like, just as an example, like technically, I don't make as much as somebody would expect for somebody to earn in the apartment I'm currently renting, but like because she was able to see like my credit score and things like that, she was willing to work with me. Like obviously I still have to pay the full rent, but like she was willing to give me a chance despite the fact that it was a little bit below what would normally be expected. So that is like amazing, and that's just one example. Um, don't tickle me, Hunter. It's not safe. I don't recommend it. um, but yeah. Any specific snake questions? So I have I've had geckos in the past. I won't be too specific. But like I used to have some leopard geckos, and I know that they need to have like varied temperature in their enclosures, typically between like, you know, usually the cool end should be somewhere between like 60-ish, and like the warm end should be like, you know, around 100 tops. So like what temperature range do you usually put your snakes in, depending on the variety, I would assume? Oh, that's awesome, Kyra. Um, I don't know, are you in my Discord channel or server? If you are, if you want to share that there, I can share it here on the stream. Okay. So yeah, if you want to send me a private message here on Twitch, I would be more than happy to send you an invite. Like that's totally up to you though. Like you don't have to. Oh my gosh, Julius. Uh, I don't know if I would flail if I was being tickled. It might be worse than that. Might be less worse. I don't know. It's kind of chaotic. I'll just leave it at that. So yeah. Oh my gosh, Sniper. I don't want to be part of your cheese bank. That makes sense. No, there's not, Sniper. I would smell it before you got to me. Kyra, I see that you sent a message here. I will send you an invite after the stream is over. In addition, for anybody who's joining us, you're more than welcome to send me a message. I don't send Discord invites in chat because that helps us prevent bots from joining the server. But that said, I am considering doing a Friday night movie night on my Discord server every week. So if that's something that anybody's interested in, you are more than welcome to join. That'll kind of just be decided by the community what we end up watching. You ate it before I found it. Oh my gosh, Sniper, you're silly. You might have a raid suggestion too. Okay, awesome. Okay, yeah, I think we are friends on Discord, Kyra. I'm just not on there as often as I should be, I guess. it's something I'm sort of working on being a little more active in. Especially like with the hopes of doing our weekly movie night. Like, that's at least one night out of the week I'll be on Discord. Awesome. And yeah, like Pokemon said, if anyone has any herpetology questions, which if anybody isn't familiar with what herpetology is, that is the study of reptiles. So if you have any reptile related questions, feel free to ask Pokemon. Gross, Sniper. Colby Monterey Jack Cheese. Ugh. I'm not a fan. Awesome. Thanks, Kyra. Amphibians as well. However, you're less into that one. See, I think amphibians are really cool just because, like, they do sort of transition from, like, being in water to being on land. Because, like, I mean, I guess there are a few things that do that. Like, there are some insect larvae that do that. Like, I don't know. They have literal gender transitions too. That's interesting. Yeah, because that's one thing that is really cool with some animals. Like, well, I guess snails are more like mollusks than they are reptiles or amphibians, but like I know that they can do that as well. Like, so that's why, like, sometimes. Oh my gosh, thank you for the subscription, Commander Alex Streza. How have you been? Also, I totally lost my train of thought, but I know we were talking something about snails. Oh yeah, so like, one thing that's actually really interesting about snails is that, like, sometimes somebody will get, like, a snail as a pet and then not realize that, like, snails, depending on the variety, I'm not sure if this applies to all of them, are actually able to, like, reproduce by themselves because they're able to, like, transition between genders as well. And sometimes they'll, like, do both at the same time. I don't know specifically how that works with snails because I'm not an expert. But, like, that's one way that somebody can end up with a lot more snails than they originally thought they would have. That's awesome that you exist, and we're glad to have you here. You're gonna keep Huey and take him to McDonald's for some nugs and soda. Oh my gosh, Sniper. Morning geckos can reproduce asexually. They're nearly entirely female species. Yeah, that makes sense though. Because if that's the one I'm thinking, like, the downside is that because they reproduce asexually, like, they're less likely to be able to, like, adapt to changes in the environment because it has the same genetic makeup more or less, because they're, like, pretty much clones since they're, like, basically making almost a copy of themselves. Not exactly, but, like, yeah. Aren't scorpions all female too? I don't know about that one, Sniper. I just saw your message up there, Pokemon. Green frogs, Rana, Lammatins can change gender down to a physical biology level under climate and population needs. That's actually really cool. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense though, because, like, obviously the male geckos probably can't reproduce asexually, so it would make sense that they would be mostly female. You know, you did a fox research before and it was awesome. Yeah, that is really awesome. Like, researching foxes used to be like an obsession of mine, but like I kind of know most of the things about foxes at this point, so like I don't really look them up as much as I used to. There was a West African. I'll have to scroll up. Was that in response to something else you said, Hunter? No. Okay, that was. Never mind. The male geckos are completely infertile and usually die within days. That is crazy. You had one cuddle up with you and your hammer. That's awesome. Yeah, foxes are pretty much amazing. I'm not biased or anything. that was sarcasm. I don't always use my sarcasm voice, unfortunately. Actually, is there a name for someone that studies foxes for a living? I'm actually not 100% sure if there's, like, I'm sure there's probably some specific study of, like, foxes, but I would say, like, on a basic level, that'd probably be a zoologist. But yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Just a wild red fox wanted to eat. Oh, sorry, I thought you meant the red fox wanted to eat, but I understand now. Yeah. Yeah, if that's what you want to do, Sniper, definitely. Like, I would say always follow your dreams and what you really care about, because at the end of the day, you're going to enjoy that a lot more as a job than if you're just doing something for the pay. I'm not sure I follow Hunter. Oh, yeah, I don't really care for cuddles unless I'm like really comfortable with somebody. Awesome. You know, Pokemon, I almost asked you the silliest question because I was gonna say, oh, if you're in my Discord, like, Sniper's there too, that'd be an easy place to get a hold of each other. But yeah, like, wow. Yeah, I'll send you an invite after the stream is over. By the way, I am like super sleep deprived right now because Huey has been keeping me up all night, like every night. So yeah, that's been kind of exhausting, but he's kind of calming down on that a little bit. Okay, awesome. Oh, and put a slow on your end. You're good, Hunter. I didn't know that. Like, I am not on Discord as often as I would like to be, so like I don't usually make my way into other servers unless I'm like feeling really ambitious, I guess. But I do want to sort of be a little more active in some other communities there. Like definitely Optimistic Occultist channel as well as Dark Ecliptic Heart. Those are two of my best friends that I have there on Discord. We've known each other a while and like, yeah. Let's see, somewhat recently, so it's fine. Oh, I see. Well, congratulations. I'm sure he understands Sniper. Like, everybody's busy, so like I get it. Like, and I'm sure he gets it too. But yeah, are there any other questions you guys want to ask? Like I mentioned before, I am happy to answer anything as long as it's reasonable. You lurk in basically everyone's places all the time. I understand completely. Like, I try to be supportive of like the names that I recognize because like the way I see it, if I see somebody in my stream or if I see that they're streaming and it's somebody that I'm like, oh, I've seen that name before, like I don't know, like I'm just like that's somebody that I'm familiar with, so they deserve my support. Not to say that anybody else doesn't, but like if they are willing to show their support in my stream, like the least I can do is stop by theirs and hang out for a bit. You haven't been able to catch Dark's stream because you've been snoozing. I totally get that. Yeah, he usually streams when I'm asleep. Because, like, for a while, I had been working overnight. Like, this has been, like, a while ago at this point. So, like, I was able to catch his streams, like, when I was off. But now I'm, like, I'm never awake when he's streaming because I work like I actually work a job now where I have like normal human hours. So like I work during the day during the weekdays, and that is the strangest thing to me because I've always worked like, you know, afternoons, nights, weekends. Like I've never had a quote unquote normal job before. And like even now like my job itself isn't like what I would consider a standard job, but like the fact that it has standard hours is just surreal, I guess. Because like I've never been able to do that. Yeah, I do have a schedule. Like it's the same every week, and that is amazing because I love consistency. It makes it a lot easier to do the things that I want to do. But yeah, it's basically like quote unquote banker hours. So no complaints except for the fact that I'm not a morning person, but you know, I'm willing to trade that for consistency. Cuz like if I had it my way, I would totally work like noon until like what is that? Like noon to 9 or 10 or whatever. Like I don't know. But most jobs aren't like that unless they're retail, and I don't do that anymore, thankfully. You've never worked out of home, an out of home job because you basically can't. Yeah, that's understandable, Pokemon. It's definitely not for everybody, and I get that because like everybody has their reasons. What is this thing you call a schedule? I understand, Julius. Let's see. You think you've literally worked on native your animals for the last 5 years? Yeah, I can understand that, especially if you have like a lot of animals. Because I'm guessing, based on what you've said, you're probably, I could be wrong, but you're probably a reptile breeder of some sort, right? Breeding, venom, milking, and general study. That's awesome. You and doggo. Doggo, 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 doggo. Huey's just kind of looking around. Oh no, not ads. Yeah, I will try not to say anything super interesting while the ads are playing. Oh no! I got a jump scare from an ad. That's unfortunate. Also, Twitch update mods can see ad timers now. That's awesome. Like, everybody's getting ads. So many ads. Alright, so we should be just about finished with ads. Alright, is everybody back now? Yay, welcome back! So it seems like pretty much everybody had ads at the same time. So I tried not to say anything too important while everybody was gone. So you didn't really miss much, Sniper. Yeah, you're welcome. Yay, welcome back. So yeah, okay, you just opened GTA 5 and exploded? What? Like the game exploded or you exploded? Because I recommend against exploding, it's not fun. Unload, the game exploded. Oh my gosh. Like the disk itself exploded in your disk drive? Or like it just crashed? Because that's crazy. Oh, okay. Like I had to verify because that sounded really extreme, but I'm like, I I've seen crazier things, so let's ask about it. But yeah. Is there anything else you all want to talk about tonight, or any other questions we want to ask? Like I mentioned before, I am happy to answer just about anything. Let's see, want to know something crazy during Thanksgiving? What's that, Sniper? You have 2 stories? Awesome. Also currently covered in random hives, so you'll be quiet for a sec. Yeah, that's understandable. I hope you figure out what's going on and get that sorted out, because that's definitely stressful. Allergy appears. What? That's crazy. Like, that's so frustrating when bodies decide to not react well to themselves, because it's like, you know, I've been me my whole life, why is this happening, you know? And like, I can say personally, I'm beyond thankful that I haven't had to deal with anything like that, but I have known many people who have had those situations, and like, nobody deserves that, because it's kind of just like, yeah, it's just BS. That's awful, Pokemon. I'm sorry to hear that. Same day of Thanksgiving, your TV broke on you, and you don't know how, but you were literally on your bed looking at your phone very quick, and you looked back at your TV, and the top right screen turned black, and cracks started to form, and it died on you. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, Sniper. You also learned how to crochet plushies. That's awesome, Kyra. So once I get you the invite sent for Discord, if you'd like, you're more than welcome to share those in our art channel. Because like, I'd actually really like to see them, assuming like, as long as you're okay with sharing. Awesome. Yeah, I really look forward to seeing those, because like, plushies are one of my favorite things. Like recently I was like just sort of walking through Walmart, and I saw this fox plushie, and I think they're called squishmallows or something like that. But there was this orange fox, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's mine now. And on his tag it says his name is James. James the fox is mine, and he is very soft. Let's see, Sniper's second story. His grandma got ice cream from an ice machine. Shit. Oh, she'd bought. But then a few days later on the news, there was a dead body in the same ice machine that your grandmother bought. So basically, oh my gosh. That's crazy, Sniper. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Like, are you doing okay? Cause like that's that sounds like it could be a bit traumatizing. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a crazy Thanksgiving, and I am so glad to hear that you're okay. Good news, you have a computer now since your TV broke. That's awesome. So I am going to be right back. Just a couple minutes. Yeah, I drank too much tea before the stream, so I'll be right back. But yeah, in the meantime, definitely think of some awesome questions to ask, and I'll answer those when I return. Yeah, just a couple minutes. Thank you all for your patience. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, everyone. So yeah, let's see here. So, to answer Sniper's question, I have several favorite kinds of tea, and I have a really hard time choosing between them. Personally, I have a hard time deciding between black tea, chai tea, peppermint tea. I also like chamomile tea. It's pretty good. But yeah, I would say probably my favorites, like, it's a hard decision between chai and peppermint, I think. Oh, but one thing that's actually really good though is like, I don't know if anybody has ever tried this before, but like if you add a little bit of vanilla extract to black tea, like sweetened black tea, that tastes really good. Like, because it's one of those like random things that I just kind of tried one time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. Your favorite is oolong. I've actually never had that kind, Kyra. Does it compare to any other variety of tea, or is it kind of just its own thing? I ask because, like, I don't know. Like, I would say I haven't really tried many teas that I didn't like, but one that I don't care for personally is green tea. So that also kind of eliminates matcha as well, because it's basically just like a, like, more intense green tea. Never had that before. Oh my gosh. Thank you, TTV Matrix. How have you been? Welcome to chat. And yeah, like I said, thank you so much for the bits. You're awesome. So for everybody joining us right now, tonight is Monday evening Q&A. You are all welcome to ask whatever you'd like in chat as long as it is within reason. Typically, what I consider within reason is anything that isn't like something that would dox me, which I wouldn't answer, as well as anything that's like too personal. Like, I won't answer anything that's like inappropriate, I guess, but I think that's fair. But yeah. In addition to that, a couple of announcements. I see a new Volt in chat. A new cheese Volt. What? Anyway, like a couple of announcements that I have. I am considering doing a birthday stream next Monday for Huey because it will be his 13th birthday. For anybody who isn't familiar, that is our nickname here for my dog. In addition, for anybody who isn't part of my Discord server, you're more than welcome to send me a private message and I can send you an invite. Because I am considering starting a Friday night movie night every week. Currently my plan would be to start that around 8 p.m. on Fridays because that would be the same time I usually start my streams during the week. So that's just kind of like to keep everything consistent, I guess. Especially because movies are usually about the same length that I end up streaming. So it evens out. And it's a way for us to sort of all hang out. To you it tastes like its own thing, but you've heard that it kind of tastes a little like black tea and green tea. Huh. Yeah, I might try it. You said Volt as a cheese safe to lock your cheese inside. Oh my gosh, Sniper. You're a good Sniper. Yeah, that would be 8 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for asking for that clarification. So for anybody who isn't familiar, 8 p.m. Eastern time is also 5 p.m. Pacific time, in the US. So if that helps sort of like translate to which time that is in your time zone, I hope it works out. Secretly hides cheese and tail. Stop it, Sniper. Like I said before, you can't secretly hide anything anywhere because I would know about it. It's what you do, it's your job. Oh my gosh, Sniper. You said Friday night. Oh, you're good, Kyra. Yeah, that would be Friday nights. And yeah, I totally get zoning out working on a project like that. Because, like, I totally do the same thing when I'm drawing. So, you get a pass on that one as far as I'm concerned. As a fox. Oh, you as a fox. Have to hide cheese in places so you know it's safe where to keep it. Oh my gosh, Sniper. Just put it in your refrigerator. Like, that's better than leaving it random places. You don't think you'd be able to join because you start your streams at 9 p.m.? I totally understand that, Kyra. Like, I mean, personally, I wouldn't be offended if you did join for part of the movie and then ended up having to leave early. That is 100% up to you. Because, I mean, the way I see it, it's more of like sort of a community building thing than a like obligation. So like really it's just a chance for everyone to sort of hang out and like do something together. So like even if you're not there the whole time, like it's cool if you want to hang out, and if not, like that's fine too. Like nobody is obligated to do anything as far as I'm concerned. Cause like I don't know, I try to keep everything in our community as laid back as possible. Uh, yeah, you can join Sniper. Um, so like a little bit of background on how that would work. So it'll be in Discord, and like I haven't tried it with multiple people, but like I know I'm able to share my screen in Discord. So I would pretty much just be sharing whatever movie we decide to watch in our Discord server so that everyone would be able to sort of join that stream within Discord and view it. Doggo. Yui is here for neck scritches. He gets all the neck scritches. Yay, Huey. He's been a good boy tonight. You wanna hug Huey so much. Oh my gosh. So, the difficult thing with Huey is that, like, when he was younger, like, when he was, like, really young, when he was, like, he was still a puppy, but he wasn't even, like, I don't think he was even, like, 3 months old yet. Um, one of my neighbor's kids, who was, like, a really young toddler, asked if she could pet him, and, like, totally just rushed him, and now like ever since then he's been like kind of skittish around people. So like I don't usually let people get too close to him just because like he's usually fine, but sometimes people just make him a little too uncomfortable, so I usually try to suggest against getting too close like that. Do I have an idea of what kind of movies I'd be streaming? Because you've been in other Discords that do movie nights and it's always horror movies. So, generally speaking, my goal was to keep the movies mostly like PG-13 and under, just to try to keep everything more welcoming. Because, like, I don't like personally I don't have any preference on what movies we watch. It's more what the community decides they want to see. So that's probably going to be the deciding factor, but since the goal is to keep it under ratings that are like below rated R, like I think that means that we would probably, in most cases, be avoiding horror movies. Because most of those are generally for mature audiences. Yeah, definitely Disney animated. Like, I'm totally into animated movies because, like, I don't know, like, they tend to just be a little bit more whimsical, I guess, less serious. But like, first and foremost, I just enjoy animated movies because like I really like the art, like seeing how the animators put the characters together and like just how they designed everything. Bolt is your favorite Disney movie? That's awesome, Sniper. I think I've seen that one like once or twice, maybe. It's a decent movie. I'm trying to think what my favorite Disney movie is. Because, like, growing up, I pretty much only watched Disney movies and, like, things of that nature. I say things of that nature because, like, there are a few other studios that made animated movies that were along those same lines, but most of the time it was Disney. We should totally binge watch Bluey. Oh my gosh. So, full disclosure, I've actually not seen any episodes of Bluey. Like, because I've heard a lot about it. Like, I've heard a lot of really positive things about the show, but I haven't watched it. Because, like, I've seen clips here and there, but, like, that's about it. Um, but yeah. I don't know. Like, I would say my favorite Disney movie is probably either Atlantis the Lost Empire or maybe Lilo and Stitch. Like, I don't know. Like, so I mostly like the hand drawn Disney movies more than the, like, digital animation. Because, like, even though technically now even the hand drawn ones are most likely probably, like, digital illustration, like, I'm just not as big of a fan of the, like, CGI. Because, like, I don't know. It just has less personality, I guess. You guys need to watch it. You're so obsessed. You don't care what others think about it. Yeah, I understand that. Secretly hides cheese in every Disney movie. Oh my gosh, Sniper. So, like, are we just gonna have random frames with cheese in the corner or something? Oh my gosh. Yes. You're silly. So, does anyone have any exciting holiday plans for any winter holidays? Personally, I don't really do holidays, but it's always fun to ask because, like, I don't know, it's cool hearing about, like, the different traditions that people have because, like, every family is different. Secretly turns Huey into cheese. Oh my gosh, Sniper. You don't know what to do during the holidays. Yeah, I get that. Like, personally, I usually end up staying home. And, like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to say that I feel bad about it because, like, I don't necessarily feel bad because, like, I wanted to go anywhere because I didn't. But, like, sometimes I feel a little guilty about it because, like, I know my family wants me to go places, but it's like, I don't know. Holidays can just be kind of stressful sometimes. Oh my gosh, just give Huey milk to make sure he won't spoil or smell bad. Oh my gosh, Sniper. That's gross. We're just gonna turn Huey into not cheese. He can just be Huey again. Oh no. Just said that there's ads. So yeah. Does that mean that everybody's in ads right now? Or are we sort of transitioning into that? Don't worry, you turned him into mozzarella. Ads should be just about over. Alright, welcome back, Sniper. You didn't miss too much. It thankfully tells me now when we have ads, so I try not to say anything important during that time frame. Welcome back, Kyra. Yeah, you're welcome, Sniper. Awesome. So yeah, what else do you all want to know? Because I am glad to answer whatever questions we have tonight. And like I mentioned before, like I'm so glad to be back streaming because like the last couple months have just been like really stressful, and like I'm glad to kind of be pushing myself back into my routines because like I'm hoping that that'll kind of help level things out. Twitch ads are the not sure I understand what you're saying, Hunter. You just want to turn him into cheese. Oh my gosh, Sniper, stop it. The world is your cheese bank. Oh my gosh. Also, because I was just looking at the background on my stream right now, and like I'm curious. So this is a picture of one of the parks in Columbus where I live, from last summer. Might have been spring. I think it was summer. I was just wondering, like, would you all like to see pictures, like, because I don't think we're gonna have snow for a bit, but like, would you all like me to swap it out for a winter picture once I have the opportunity, or do we want to keep it like this? Because I actually like the picture of the river. It's a little murky in this photo because like I think it had just rained not long before that. But yeah, just tossing that option out there. Oh, replying to Kyra's comment on ads. Yeah. That sounds good. Awesome. So yeah, I will try to get a good photo. Hopefully we get some snow kind of soon. Like, because this is gonna sound really silly. Personally, I actually don't like snow unless it stays in the grass. Because, like, I don't like driving on it. Not that I can't drive on it, but because other people can't drive on it, and that makes me feel really unsafe on the road. But yeah. Random fun fact, I guess, about me and winter is like, I don't know, I would love snow a lot more if it could be on the ground when it was warm outside. Because I don't like when it gets super cold out. Snow is a 50-50. Yeah, that's fair, Sniper. You love it, but then you hate it. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm kind of the same way. I like snow. I just don't like it being cold outside. And I don't like being on the road when it's snowy because a lot of people are not comfortable on the road when it's snowy, so they make a lot of really bad decisions. And that's cool, Hunter. Because those are all things that are kind of in your area, aren't they? Well, except for the last one, because, like, if I remember right, you said that one was, like, a rock formation that broke. That reminds you, can you send a picture of your PC setup on Discord? Yeah, definitely. You are more than welcome to share that there, Sniper. Hey, welcome to chat, Ruby. How have you been? Awesome, I'm glad to hear it. So yeah, for everybody joining us tonight, this evening we're doing our Monday night Q&A, so you're all welcome to ask whatever you'd like in chat. In addition, we have a couple of fun announcements. So next Monday, I am considering doing a birthday stream for Huey because he will be 13 years old, which is really exciting. For anybody who isn't familiar, that is our nickname for my dog. In addition, for anybody who isn't a part of my Discord server, you're more than welcome to send me a private message and I can send you a server invite, because we are considering doing a movie night every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So yeah, if that's something that anybody would be interested in, you're more than welcome to send me a message and we can get you added to our Discord. Yeah, but in New Hampshire, it lived on even if without the famous face as Lake Willoughby by... Oh, Lake Willoughby is in Vermont. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And see, the thing that's really confusing, like, in the sort of New England area, all the states up there are so, like, small, and, like, not to say that Ohio is big, because it's not big by any means. Hey, Lion, thank you so much for subscribing, you're amazing. Also, welcome to chat. Yay, Lion. So I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Lion. Okay, so for anybody who hasn't, please feel free to give Lion a follow on his channel. He is one of my friends and is a streamer as well. And it looks like he is starting a rave tonight with our rave frog emote. So yeah. But yeah. For everybody joining us, tonight is Monday night Q&A. You're welcome to ask whatever you'd like in chat and I will answer what I can. In addition, I am hoping to do a birthday stream for Huey next Monday because he'll be 13 years old. For anybody who isn't familiar, that is our nickname for my dog because we don't want to dox him. In addition to that, for anybody who isn't on my Discord server, we are planning on doing a Friday night movie night every week at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you want to join in on that, feel free to send me a private message and I can send you a link to our Discord. Let's see. As a person who's moved from Alabama to Ohio, it's very cold. You were born in Ohio but moved when you were very little, like 6 or 7. Yeah, Ohio is very unique when it comes to weather. I say unique, and like pretty much anybody in the Midwest will say that their state is like the only one that does this, but like pretty much any state in the Midwest is like super inconsistent. Like I've literally had days where like it was 70 degrees in the morning and then snowing by 4 or 5 p.m. So like that's an extreme example, but like that is not unheard of in the Midwest, Ohio included. So it's all over the place. Finally off work to finally catch the return stream. Awesome. I've been doing alright. So for everyone who was here earlier, I gave a bit of a summary because like I've been off streaming for about 2 months. During that time, I was working on my KurisuFox October 2023 artwork, which is kind of my version of Inktober, just because I personally don't support Inktober because of the controversy involved with that. I'll go into that later if anybody is curious. If not, it's not like that big of a deal. But like, yeah, so I ended up not finishing that because I need to get some replacement markers and or ink to finish all of the drawings that I have, because it's all traditional artwork. So if anybody is interested, my commissions are currently open to sort of help like replace my markers that are dry. In addition, let's see what else happened while I was off. So I mentioned I moved in the middle of October. So that was stressful, I guess. Like, not really. Like, it was a smooth transition, but Huey has been, like, being really difficult since we moved. Because, like, usually dogs will sort of make messes here and there in a new environment, and we're trying to still work through that, and he's never done this before. So yeah, to answer your question, Lion, technically speaking, yes, he is back to full health because he was at full health to begin with, and he's just a jerk. So we moved in the middle of October. Fast forward a few weeks to like the beginning of the beginning to like not quite mid-November, I made a vet appointment for him, like, to make sure he was okay, because usually making messes in the house is not a good thing health-wise. So yeah, a $700 vet bill later, we find out he's 100% fine. No health issues, thankfully, which is like amazing because, like I mentioned earlier, he will be 13 next week. So like we're beyond thankful that all of his measurements, like in terms of like all of his levels and everything, are like well within where they need to be. But yeah, the only thing that needs to recover there is yeah, yeah, pets are expensive, but you do what you need to take care of them. But yeah, let's see what else. And how's everything with the new place? I actually really, really like my new apartment. Because the one I was living in before, I want to say I just settled for whatever I could find, which ended up being a tiny apartment with a horrible landlord. I was a lot more picky this time, and the apartment I have now is pretty much everything I would expect an apartment to be. Like really the only downside is that I don't have off-street parking, which is like a thing that I was kind of non-negotiable on, but like it had everything that I wanted and more. So I'm happy with where I am, even though that's an inconvenience. But yeah, hopefully warm and heated because of the cold weather. Yeah, I do have heat, and the air conditioner works as well, which is a big plus because my last landlord refused to fix a faulty air conditioner for literally like the whole time it was hot outside, which was awful on Huey, primarily because he is a husky, and huskies are not made for Ohio summer heat without air conditioning. But yeah, things are sort of starting to look up now, so I'm really thankful for that. Let's see, Kyra says, you've been wanting to commission me for so long. So bad, but this meeting got money. Oh my gosh. I totally understand, Kyra. Like, the thing I always mention to people, like, you're not obligated in any way whatsoever to commission me. That said, like, I don't do it super often, but if you are following me on Facebook, I occasionally will have posts for like free artwork. Usually it's a chibi illustration. I don't usually do full illustrations. But typically those are like to celebrate certain milestones. So like, let's see where we are on Facebook right now. Let's see. So on Facebook, my page currently has 2,000 likes and 2.3 thousand followers. So like, as an example, like if I were to reach like, I don't know, 2,500 or 3,000 likes on my page, I might drop a chance for somebody to win a free chibi illustration. So that's just something to look forward to. But yeah, that's just an option. Like obviously there's no guarantee because that is selected at random. Yeah, I get that. I just also know that like my art is kind of expensive. Like, not like I wouldn't say that it is like in terms of like the amount of time and effort and like the quality I put into it, but like at face value, like just looking at the prices, like I understand that it's not something that everybody is able to support in that aspect. And like I totally get that and I don't hold that against anybody. But yeah, like I definitely respect that mindset though, because there are a lot of people who would be like, "Oh yeah, I definitely want free art," and then they like never like even consider like supporting their friends like in the way that you want to. So like I definitely respect that. Oh my gosh, Sniper. I just saw your cheese here. But yeah, what's everybody up to? Anything interesting this week? Hey, welcome back, Bolt. So, Hunter just redeemed my Hydrate Redeem. Tonight I have some peppermint tea with oat milk in it. So I guess technically it would be kind of like a peppermint tea latte. Be like the technical term, but I don't usually go into that. But yeah, we'll go ahead and drink some of that for our Hydrate Redeem. Alright, and that portion of our stream was staying hydrated with Kurisu. Yay! Hydration! Let's see. Kyra says, I understand the pain of being an artist. It isn't just the time drawing the art, it's also the time it has taken for you to gain the experience that you have. Definitely. Like, and that's something that I really wish that more people understood. Because, like, a lot of people will just look at a drawing and be like, oh, you drew that on the computer. It's not real art. Like, in reference to, like, digital artwork, which is ridiculous because there are a lot of ways that drawing digitally can be more difficult than drawing traditionally. I cannot talk. And like in some ways, it even requires more skill to draw digitally than traditionally. It just depends on like what somebody's doing and how they're doing it, like their particular techniques. So like yeah, that's another thing also, I guess. That's like not exactly what you're talking about, but like a thing that I've always found frustrating as like an artist who primarily uses digital artwork. Cuz like I don't know, I really enjoy traditional artwork as well. I just don't do as much of it because like supplies are expensive, especially if you use like quality art supplies. Like, yeah. Let's see. Olt doesn't know he's your new cheese bank? What the heck, Sniper? You're drinking maple cream soda? Awesome. You'll be back. Okay, see you soon, Sniper. It's great when CSP crashes and you lose all the progress you made. Oh no. Yeah. But the thing that sucks with traditional art is that when you hit Control Z on your keyboard, you look back down at your paper and you're like, what am I doing? That didn't fix anything. I've only done that a few times. But a disclaimer on that, I was drawing on the same desk where my tablet is, so it wasn't like super weird. It was just like, oh, oops. Well, you're going to have me make that for you this weekend. Oh my gosh, Volt, you're silly. Oh, let's see. Yeah, you've been meaning to ask who made and rigged my VTuber model. So, my VTuber model is actually my own artwork, but I had it rigged by Nikhil Sapra on Fiverr. Give me one moment and I can find his profile real quick. I'm pretty sure he's still rigging avatars for people. Okay, so there is a link for you, Kyra, to Nikhil's profile. I think he is based in India, but he is familiar with several languages, including English, Spanish, French. So, like, anybody who is interested in having him rig an avatar for you, I totally recommend him. It's been a while since I had this avatar rigged, but like he does really well, like making everything as accurate as possible with the movements. Each will zoom into the page, but it's second paper, so it ain't work. Oh my gosh, Kyra. Yeah, thankfully I haven't tried to do that, because with the tablet I have, I don't have like any sort of touchscreen options, because like even though I could have purchased a tablet with that option, like I know that I would have turned it off anyway, because like my hand rubbing up against the screen would have like messed something up or something, or like just like having my hand on the screen in general I know would have been like a touch like thing where it would have like reacted. So I'm just like, no, we're not gonna even deal with that. Cause like I've had, I don't know, like as an example, I don't like to draw on my phone because sometimes that happens even though I'll have it set on like a mode to only react to the stylus. But yeah, that's just an example. What's a whisper on here? So to answer your question, Volt, that is kind of like a private message. You tried making your own model but lost the motivation after you rigged the hair in one eye. I totally understand that, Kyra. Because, like, for a short period, I had considered trying to rig my own avatar just because I wanted to learn how to do it, like, just to see, you know, what it was like. And it's not a thing that I currently have the patience to learn how to do. Because, like, if I had all the free time to do whatever, I might consider learning how, but, like, right now I just don't want to do that. Boop. Oh my gosh, ramen boops. Oh no. I mean, I don't know. I guess one positive for the fact that everyone pretty much gets ads at the same time is that everybody comes back at the same time, so I can know not to say anything important while everyone's gone. Let's see, we should be back in about 30 seconds. Welcome back, Sniper. And yeah, Hunter, if you are not in ads right now, I believe you did leave that recipe on Discord. You didn't miss anything, Sniper. I tried not to say anything important while everyone was stuck in the ads. Yeah, you're welcome, Sniper. Anyone here know an app that's free or paid to watch movies at the same time with someone? I don't know if there are any apps that are like specifically to watch like with another person, but I know that there are ways to work around that. Because, I mean, like I mentioned, with our Discord movie night, if we do that, I'll just be streaming my screen on Discord for everyone who's there. Finally back. Welcome back, Kyra. Volt can be your mozzarella cheese bank. Oh my gosh, Sniper, quit using people as cheese banks. That's weird. Oh my gosh. You prefer Gouda or Baby Swiss? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Personally, I prefer to avoid cheese in general. Oh, that's right. I have not checked out that site yet, Sniper. More movie options. I mean, as far as that goes, I don't know, I might consider resubscribing to Hulu and Netflix. I'm not sure yet. Because I know, like, there has to be more options there. And, like, the thing that I thought was really silly with Amazon Prime is that, like, Prime still makes you pay to watch a lot of things. Like, instead of just having access to things to watch with their subscription, they make you pay to, like, watch certain movies. So, like, you basically get the option to either, like, purchase a digital copy or rent it for a period of time. And I think that's ridiculous, considering that they're already making people pay for a subscription. But what do I know? Let's see. You remember Xbox 360 to have Avatar style theater, but sadly it never happened. Huh. That is interesting that they plan to do that. You're good, Sniper. You're just mirroring your screen. Yeah, that would have definitely been interesting. Oh. Yeah, just mirroring my screen. Oh, you mean like for my stream? Or like for the movie? Because for the movie I would just be mirroring my screen. But as far as my stream goes, I actually broadcast through Streamlabs OBS. Oh yeah, that is just mirroring my screen by streaming it through Discord. You use Tubi from your TV stream. Oh, for your TV stream. You know, I haven't used that app, but I've heard good things about it. You still have your Xbox 360 on your shelf collecting dust. I get that, Sniper. Download Tubi and Pluto TV if it's on PC. I'll see if it is. And you still have your games too. That's awesome, Sniper. Yeah, personally I've always preferred PlayStation, but I don't have anything against people who prefer Xbox, because I'm not here to start a fight. I don't know though. Like, that's just consoles though. Like, personally, I've always preferred PC, but it's not for the reasons that people generally assume. Like, for me, I like PC because, like, you can literally play any game on PC. Because, like, even if there isn't a PC version of a game, generally speaking, you can download an emulator and play that game as if you were playing it on the original console, especially if you have, like, some sort of controller that's compatible with your computer that's the same setup as that console's controller. So, yeah. You never owned a PlayStation before. Um. Oh, Sniper, he is talking about his kill to death ratio and I'm assuming Call of Duty. Windows 10. You know, I think mine is Windows 10. I don't remember. Like, it's been a while since I got my computer. Like, not too long. Like, it was only a couple years ago. Looking at Fiverr for riggers, and you're very concerned with some of the prices. Yeah, rigging an avatar can be very expensive. But the biggest reason for that is the amount of time it takes to properly rig the avatar. Because, like, when they're going through that process, they're not just, like, doing just one layer. Like, it's every single layer of that avatar. And, like, the more realistic the movements, the more accurate, like, the longer it takes to make that look, like, natural. So, like, I get it. What's your favorite Call of Duty? Oh, that was a question for Sniper. I was gonna say, I don't play Call of Duty personally. You don't know which one, but it's Black Ops Zombies. That one's your favorite. You're not concerned with the expensive prices, you're concerned with the low. Oh. Yeah, I would be concerned with that too, Kyra. Because, like, with prices that low, I would question, one, like, does the avatar even track the way it's supposed to? And two, like, are they just gonna take your $20 and run? Because that's like, wow. Oh no, you're crumbling. Like, do you need to seek any sort of, like, medical treatment or anything? Because I know before you mentioned you had hives. Like, is that, like, are you okay, Pokemon? Do you have anybody in your vicinity that would be able to help you? At a bus station or something. It was on PS3 or 2. You forgot. Never owned a PlayStation before. You played at your uncle's place. Yeah, like, it seems like a lot of people like the Black Ops Zombies for Call of Duty. Like, is there something that was different about that one versus the others? The hidden eggs. How many eggs? I need at least a dozen. And more scary, too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's understandable, Sniper. Theater was your favorite map. You got to 98 and it took like 13 hours. Oh my gosh. Is there like a certain number? Like, because you mentioned 98, like, is there a maximum or does it just keep going indefinitely? Multiplayer, 3 people. So, there were 3 of you there for 13 hours? Or, like, how does that work? You hated that map and would get stuck in some places. That was a 2-part question, Volt. Because the question was, is there, like, a limit? Or is it, like, is there a maximum limit? Or is it, like, unending? Oh my gosh, Sniper. It sucks when you die because you get caught somewhere. Like, that is my least favorite thing in video games. Like, especially when it's like like your character gets stuck on like a tiny rock or something because the texture isn't like, not that it's not rendered right, but it's not like the mesh or whatever it is isn't right, and then like you can't move. Yeah, that's probably not exactly the situation you're talking about, but that specific situation is very frustrating. So yeah, do we have any other questions for our Q&A tonight? Like I mentioned before, oh, Kyra mentioned something here. You really want to commission someone to make a VTuber model, but you have yet to stick with the design that you actually love for more than a week. I totally understand that. Because like there are actually a few edits that I have considered making with Kurisu, but I'm kind of like, you know, if I do that, then I'd have to like get a new avatar so that it's accurate. I'd have to like do all of this and that, and I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to. So like I definitely get where you're coming from, Kyra. The zombies get so strong that bullets won't won't hit them, and sometimes you would get mauled by a herd of zombies. Oh no. Hey, welcome to chat, Quinn. How have you been? What's your favorite noodle? Huh. So, like, that's a tricky one. Because as much as I like noodles, like, it's usually whatever is paired with them that I'm really into. So, like, I don't know, I really like chicken with noodles, and I really like beef with noodles, and I like noodles like with ramen, because ramen at the end of the day is technically more of a soup than just noodles. Huh. I would probably say some variety of ramen, like, because I've tried a few different places in the last like few months where like they were different ramen shops, and like their styles were completely different, but they were all like amazing. And like I would say those are probably pretty far up there as far as my favorite noodles. Okay, Sniper, see you soon. You can't wait to move to Puerto Rico. That is definitely going to be an adventure, Quinn. I hope you enjoy yourself, and I hope you have a safe trip there. You stayed on the stage and played for 2 of your Marine buddies and worked as a unit, so you got to level 98. That makes sense. Hey, welcome back, Sniper. Adventure time. What time is it? Yeah. That is actually one of my favorite shows, which really surprises me because, like, I thought I wouldn't like it because I wasn't actually a huge fan of the art style until I actually started watching the show, and it was hilarious. And, like, for anybody who hasn't watched Adventure Time, I 100% recommend it. That's why you wanted to learn how to rig a model yourself, so if you ever want to add something or change something, it would be free. You also got OCD when it comes to your characters, so if something's off with your model that you paid someone for, you'd feel bad having them fix it. I get that. Because, like, at the end of the day, though, it's your character, and like it's so important that it's accurate, because otherwise, like, it's not your character. Like, it doesn't feel like you. So that's why I agree. Like, even if you are being critical over something like that, I think it's totally justified. Because, like, as a general statement, I don't think that people should be super critical with things, but like when it comes to like a character that is representing them, like definitely 100% it needs to be perfect, and you are totally justified in wanting that. Actually, you never got to finish watching Adventure Time, but you have seen the ending though. Alright, I'll talk to you later, Volt. What's up, Pokemon? You said you've seen Sniper, I think Volt might have just left. But you might be able to get a hold of him over in Discord. You're poggers, all of you. You're awesome, Pokemon. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So it's to answer your question, Volt, it's basically just saying that like everyone's cool, more or less. Like it's yeah. Hey, welcome to chat, TJ. How have you been? Oh my gosh, Pokemon, that's hilarious. Which anime is that, TJ? I'm curious. You know, I've actually never seen the original of Yu Yu Hakusho, so I would want to watch that before I would ever consider watching the live action. Because, like, live action anime is so hit or miss that, like, I don't think it would be reasonable to watch it without seeing the original. Oh yeah, I know that. I just haven't watched it yet. Like I haven't made the time. Actually, there's gonna be a live action Gundam coming out soon. Huh. That's interesting. So I guess a question for everyone in chat, because usually I don't really ask questions, but I want to try something new tonight. Like, So we're close to the holidays, and I'm curious, like, what everybody's favorite winter holiday dessert is. Like, because for me personally, I don't know, I've always liked the sugar cookies, like the ones that are cut out in, like, different holiday shapes. I always thought they were fun. Pumpkin pie with tons of whipped cream. See, I'm the opposite, because I really like pumpkin pie, but I don't like any sort of topping on it. I just want the pumpkin. Red velvet cheesecake. I've never had that, Sniper. That sounds interesting. Kangaroo steaks. Like, is that... I'm not familiar with what that is, Pokemon. Do you have, like... Could you give us, like, a description of what that is? You found out how to make Halo Game Fuel combine Livewire with Code Red. That sounds interesting. Like, I'm not really a fan of Code Red, but I know Livewire is good. Literally kangaroo. Steak cut kangaroo meat? Huh. I've never had that before, Pokemon. Like, does it compare to any other kind of meat, or is it kind of, like, its own unique flavor? People say you put a whole ass blanket of whipped cream on your pie. Oh my gosh, Kyra. That's funny. You love cheesecake. It's the best thing that humankind has ever made. I don't know if I agree, Sniper. Because, like, humans have also made noodles, and that's, like, my favorite thing ever. Like, noodles and tea. Ice cream is pretty good, too. There's lots of things. But that said, I am a little bit biased because, like, I'm not a huge fan of cheesecake. Like, it's good, but I actually usually prefer the crust to the actual cheesecake. Because, like, I don't know, I've always liked sort of that graham cracker sort of crust. Welcome back, Lion. So I asked the chat what their favorite holiday desserts were. It's kind of gamey like venison. I see. You found out how to make spaghetti sauce? Chef Boyardee style. Huh. That sounds interesting, TJ. True. Ramen and tea are awesome as well. I 100% agree, Sniper. Let's see, what other questions can we ask? Combine your spaghetti sauce with Alfredo sauce. I'd have to pass. I'm not a huge fan of Alfredo. That makes sense, Pokemon. Your dad makes the best lemon cheesecake. He makes 2 of them for Thanksgiving and it's gone within a week. I've never had lemon cheesecake, but that does sound like it would be pretty good. Cheesecake is always good, but for you it's pumpkin pie or mince pie. What all goes in mince pie? Isn't that just like sort of like chopped up fruit and whatnot? I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, Pokemon. Mint ice cream. Those peppermint chocolates. Oh my gosh. See, like, that's a tricky one for me, Lion, because I really like peppermint, but I don't really care for chocolate. But, like, I can do mint chocolate chip. I just... the chocolate is tolerable because it has that slight minty flavor to it because of the ice cream. I don't know. Don't worry, Kurisu, you're just going through a cheese. What are you talking about, Sniper? I just don't like cheese. You could also be a little biased though, because you love anything lemon flavored. I get that. And like, I don't know, I'm weird about lemon flavor and just like citrusy flavors in general, because like some of them are good, but like they have to be just right. Because like, I'll use like candy as an example. I don't usually prefer like lemon or lime flavors, but like when it comes to baked goods, lemon anything is amazing. Like, I don't know. One of my favorite things is like lemon poppy seed muffins. They are amazing. And like, my, oh no, ad break in progress. That means that we're probably all gonna be in ads soon if we're not already. Let's see. You make Jack. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Chocolate cake by adding. Oh, Jack Daniels. Cake by adding Jack Daniels to zero cake mix. Oh, Jack Daniels zero to cake mix. Interesting. Alright, so it seems like everybody's getting ads right now, so I will hold off for a short period while we wait for everyone to get back. Let's see, looks like we have 13 viewers right now, so I think somebody might have joined us. If you're here, welcome. Feel free to say hi in chat if you'd like. If not, you're totally welcome to hang out anyway. So we should just about be coming back from ads. Hopefully, welcome back everybody. For anybody joining us, tonight is Monday night Q&A. You're welcome to ask whatever you'd like in chat. In addition, a couple of announcements. On next Monday, the 18th, I am planning on potentially having a birthday stream for Huey. That is my dog, and he'll be 13 next week, so that's really exciting. In addition, for anybody who is joining us right now, our Discord server is considering starting Friday night movie nights. That'll be 8 p.m. Eastern time. And for anybody who wants to join who hasn't joined my server, please feel free to send me a private message or whisper, depending on where you are on the internet, and I can send you a Discord server invite. Oh no, Huey took half. Speaking of lemon, you might be trying to get a lemon green apple candle. What? That sounds like an interesting combination, Pokemon. Actually might smell really good. It depends on how they do the lemon though. And then Christmas ads, get out of here. Oh my gosh. See, that's the thing that sucks about the ads though, because like when you're streaming, you don't really know what ads are playing on your channel because you have no control over it or anything. And like I think it would be cool to like get to choose which ads everybody gets, or like filter out which ones you want on your channel, because like there are some companies that like I personally don't support, and like I don't even know if they're like playing ads on my channel with that. You got NSFW ads. What? That might actually make sense though, because my channel technically is set to 18 plus. Um, just because, like, typically everything is family friendly here, but, like, you know, you never know when I might accidentally say something. Like, yeah. So it's more of like a precaution than a necessity. Now you want a lemon muffin? I totally agree, Kyra. You got a movie that will feel like a fever dream. Felix the Cat, the movie? You know, I'm not really familiar with Felix the Cat. Like, I know who the character is. Like, I would be able to pick him out, like, visually, but I know nothing about that character whatsoever. If you get partnered here, you'll be trying to get the candle worked out. You declare war on Huey for eating your cheese? Oh my gosh, Sniper. Like, oh my gosh. They played an ad for you with full nudity. I'm sorry, Pokemon. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I said, I really wish that I had control over what ads played on my channel because we definitely wouldn't have anything like that here. Which is actually interesting that that is an ad that was playing because Twitch has, like, rules against nudity on their streams, so I don't know how that cleared their filters, or like, yeah. Let's see. He'll declare war for any food. He loves food like Kurisu. Yeah, Huey will try to get any and every type of food he can, which is frustrating because, like, I don't share my food with him. Like, other people have taught him that he can just ask for food and get things that he's not supposed to have. So yeah. He's kind of a brat because of that, but he doesn't usually bother me because he knows better. We should watch. Oh, we should watch Ratatouille. Yeah, we could consider that. So, a couple of movies that have been suggested now. So, we've had a suggestion for Ponyo and Ratatouille. So those are a couple of movies that we'll be considering for our your. Oh, I thought that was a typo. I apologize, Pokemon. What what is that? Felix the Cat is on YouTube, legal and free. Okay, so that's 3 movies. So we have Felix the Cat, Ponyo, and Ratatouille. Awesome. I'll see you later, Kyra. Have a good night. Have you seen the Twitch meta? They clearly don't care. Oh my gosh. This is gonna sound kind of ridiculous, but I actually don't really follow anybody on Twitch who's like a huge deal. Like, I would if any of my friends or like any of the other streamers that I stream with regularly were to reach that level, but like in terms of just following somebody to follow them, I don't. So I don't really know about any of the Twitch meta, unfortunately. Secretly gives Huey a chicken nugget. Oh my gosh, Sniper. Huh. That does sound interesting, Pokemon. I feel like I missed something. What about cats? A vote for what? You're out of coffee, ice cream, and still still craving a lemon muffin. You need to figure out where you can get some. Yeah, I understand that, Kyra. And it's gonna be a bit more challenging now because, like, it's 10 o'clock. So most places are either closed or going to be soon. You'll send it in a bit post-stream. Okay, that works, Pokemon. Turns everyone into cheese. Stop it, Sniper. Got the whole thing on YouTube. Okay. So when you say you have the whole thing on YouTube, is it a like single video or is it broken into parts? Because personally, as far okay, I just wanted to make sure because, like, I was gonna say, as far as doing a movie night, I really don't want to click through like several parts of a movie for us to be able to watch everything. You weren't leaving just one. Oh, I see. I just saw Sniper's message where he said that something about you leaving, so I didn't know you'd be back. That's my mistake. So welcome back, Kyra. It's 9:18 where you are. Yeah, so that means you are an hour behind me, Sniper. That's Central Time, I think, isn't it? Oh, sorry, TJ. Unfortunately, I have it set on my channel so that people can't share links. And the reason for that is just because a lot of bots try to share links, so it just helps prevent issues. Just kind of memey, but well made for what their budget was. That's fair. How long do I plan to stream? I'm not really sure. Usually, as far as my streams go, I start at 8 p.m. and just kind of hang out until, like, until I feel like ending my stream. So, like, this one might go longer, it might not. Because, like, I'm actually just really happy to be back because, like, it's great getting to see everybody here in chat and getting to interact with everyone because, like, I've really missed getting to do that because, like, just life has been really hectic lately and I've been super busy. So it's just really great to be here and hanging out with everyone again. I really appreciate that, Pokemon. You're awesome. In Texas, I start streaming at 7 p.m. Yeah. Well, it depends on which part of Texas, though, because there's like 2 or 3 different time zones there, aren't there? Awesome. Thanks, TJ. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can do a poll here in chat. Okay, so what were our suggestions again for movies? It was Ponyo, Ratatouille, Felix the Cat. I was pretty sure there was a fourth one. Does anybody remember what that one was? Now you're eating a chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. It's not as good as the coffee ice cream. I don't know. Like, I think I would probably prefer the cookie dough ice cream personally because I'm not a huge fan of coffee, but I definitely understand, like, if you're into coffee. Yeah, I agree. Ice cream does sound good. Oh, okay, that's good to know, Pokemon. Type. Yeah, I'm typing. I was gonna put a poll together. You loved the new Trolls movie, but you don't think it's out on legal streaming platforms. Okay. Yeah, so that's one we might watch at a later date. Oh my gosh, Pokemon. So, for legal reasons, I do prefer sharing through legal means just to prevent any issues. Alright, so I'm going to add surprise movie on there. You're a good Pokemon. But yeah, I'm gonna add another movie on there just for fun. So yeah, we'll start our poll. And yeah, we'll just have everybody vote for what they want to vote for. See you later, Bolt. Thanks for stopping by. Right now we have one vote for Ponyo, one vote for Ratatouille, and one vote for Felix the Cat. We have a few seconds left for anyone who wants to click their vote in the poll. Our time is almost out. Oh, there's a second vote for Felix the Cat, a second vote for Ponyo. Alright, so I'm gonna do another poll. This is gonna be a tiebreaker between Ponyo and Felix the Cat. With that said, you're gonna be quiet now. No, I totally get that, Kyra. Aw. I'm sorry, Pokemon. So yeah, one moment. I'm just going to add another poll here. Okay, so I didn't realize I could change the duration for the poll, so we're gonna make that one a little bit longer so people can vote a little easier. So I'm gonna make that one 3 minutes instead of 1 minute, so I apologize to anybody who didn't get to vote in the last one. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this poll started here. Alright, so right now our votes are 3 and 3. Yeah, if this ties, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh my gosh. Because, like, I opted out of voting because I wanted the community to be able to choose. Okay, so there's a 4th vote for Ponyo. Flip a coin. I actually don't have a coin on me right now. That wouldn't work. Right? Oh my gosh. Hey, welcome to chat, Paris. How have you been? I actually can't ask Alexa because I don't have that type of device. Yeah, so far it looks like Ponyo is gonna win, but we don't know. Like, more people might vote. I don't have Siri either. So yeah, for anybody joining us right now, we have a poll open. This is for our movie night that I'm planning for our Discord server. We're gonna try to do that every Friday at 8 p.m. Right now, our votes. Oh, there's a 5th vote for Ponyo. Alright, so it looks like Ponyo is probably going to win. Awesome. So for everybody joining us, tonight is our Monday night Q&A. So you are all welcome to ask whatever you'd like in chat, and I will answer your questions as I get the opportunity. No love for cats, I see. That's harsh, TJ. I mean, maybe the ones voting are cats and they want to watch Ponyo because it's about a fish. It'd be your first time watching a Studio Ghibli movie, so you're excited. I agree. Like, because as far as Studio Ghibli goes, I have actually only watched Spirited Away, and I know there's like a bunch of different movies that they've made. But that was actually a really good movie, so I can only imagine that all the others are good as well. Ratatouille has a cat too. This is felinist. Oh my gosh, Pokemon. You love cats. You have a pet cat named Pickles. Aw. We have 2 cats, Max and Mandy. Aw. You all have the cutest cat names. Highly recommend the new one. Came out in the theater. Do you have a title for that one, Paris? I kind of live under a rock, so I don't always see movie trailers to know what's playing. His actual name is Maximus. Oh my gosh. That's adorable, Kyra. Your cats are Zuzu, Tiger, and Theodore. I really like Zuzu. Let's see. Actually, there's a new Studio Ghibli movie coming out. The Boy and the Heron. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I might have actually seen parts of a trailer for that one. I just didn't realize it was new. Like, cause like I mentioned before, I'm not super familiar with Studio Ghibli, so yeah, I might check that one out if I get a chance. You're disappointed you're gonna go play Halo 3 to get your anger out constructively. That works, TJ. I support that. You watched it Saturday night. Awesome. Every time your little brother would try to say Maximus, it would sound more like Max Max, so it became his nickname. I love when there's stories like that. You named him after those insane hyper-motorized hamsters. Oh my gosh. It's such a great movie. It's been out. It's been 10 years since the last one. Yeah, that's good to know that it didn't disappoint. But like I said, I wouldn't expect it to. Because I've never really heard anything bad about a Studio Ghibli movie. Because, like, they're always sort of like, I guess, thought provoking movies. They're not just like straightforward. And, like, there are different ways that everything could be interpreted. And I think that that's one thing that I sort of appreciate with that studio. Pickles is your son and you love him. He's so nice, chunky, and fluffy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that makes sense. It's visually confusing but amazing. The animation is just kiss the art through the whole movie. Throughout the whole movie. That makes sense. um, yeah, I can understand that point of view, Pokemon. Like, especially some of, like, the lawsuits that you randomly see online about that particular company. Like, I could see that as definitely plausible. Every day you'd go outside and call Pickles and we'd pick him up and hug him and let him go so he can go on with his day. Aww. Huh. That is ridiculous. Secretly turns Huey into a cat. Oh my gosh, Sniper, stop it. Awesome. Let's see here. Sorry about that, guys. Just wanted to update the Discord to let everyone know that we were doing Ponyo at 8 p.m. on Friday. That is Eastern time, by the way. Very random question, but has anyone heard of Matt Rife before? Unfortunately, I have not. Is that like an actor or something? Oh no. Alright, so we are currently on an ad break, it looks like. So everyone should be back soon, and we'll continue with our Q&A. Looks like about 20 more seconds. Yay, welcome back, Sniper. And I assume that probably means welcome back for everybody else as well. Awesome, welcome back, Kyra. So yeah, to answer your question, I'm not sure who or what Matt Rife is. Is that an actor? Oh my gosh, Sniper. Oh, he's a comedian. I might look into him. Like, does he do like stand-up comedy, or is he like a comedy actor? Super funny. You want to see one of his shows so bad. So yeah, like on that note, like now I'm curious, who are some of your favorite like stand-up comedians? This is an open question for anybody in chat who wants to answer. Like, cause for me personally, I think that John Mulaney is hilarious. Let's see, who else? Like, it's been a while since I've watched stand-up comedy, so I'm trying to think of names. Fluffy and Coco Diaz. They're pretty funny. Let's see. Like I said, it's been a long while since I've watched any stand-up comedy. Gabriel Iglesias and Matt Rife, those are your favorites. Awesome. Now I'm gonna have to go and look up a list of stand-up comedians because it has been so long. Because most of them I watch are like TV specials on Netflix, but I haven't had Netflix for a while, so not really at the top of my head right now. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Kyra. I'm sure you'll have your chance, though. So it is starting to get kind of late, so I will give everybody a last chance if anybody has any questions for our Q&A tonight. Like I've mentioned before, I'm happy to answer just about anything. Aw, you've got 2 years. That wasn't that long. I know it seems like it now, but it'll be worth it, I'm sure. But yeah, like I was saying, if anyone wants, I'm gonna give a last chance. My favorite candy is a very tricky question to answer. Because, like, when it comes to favorites, I usually break things down into, like, categories, if that makes sense. Because, like, I really enjoy food and flavors a lot. So like I would say in terms of candy, I prefer things that are peanut butter flavored. I prefer things that are fruit flavored, but I don't really care for things that have chocolate, with the exception of like Reese's peanut butter cups, because like they're mostly peanut butter. Um, You'll all probably make fun of me for this one, but I usually eat the chocolate first because I don't like that part as much, so I can just eat the peanut butter. um, Ew, that's gross, diaper. Cheese candy would be disgusting. Um, but yeah, like, so like, as far as like other examples go, like I like Skittles and like Payday candy bars because those have peanuts in them. But I don't like Snickers because they're chocolate, even though they have peanuts. So like that's, I don't know. I really like Starbursts. You hate Skittles? Aw. I can understand that though. Like, because like they have a really unique texture, especially like when you're chewing on them, they get kind of like I'm trying to think of the word I want to use because they're like chewy but also like almost, I don't know. They're too sweet for you. I can understand that. Do you like the sour Skittles? Because like those are definitely a lot less sweet. I mean, I guess they are like just as sweet, they're just also sour. You've never had those? That's fair. Like, they're not as popular as they used to be because, like, I've noticed a lot of stores don't even carry them, and I don't even know if they sell sour Skittles anymore because, like, it's so hard to find them. You're a Kit Kat person? I don't know. Like, I've tried some varieties of Kit Kat that I liked, but I don't usually care for them because I'm not, like I mentioned, I don't really like chocolate, but, like, some of, like, their novelty flavors are actually good. Like there was a key lime pie flavor that was actually really good, and it surprised me because I didn't think I would like that flavor. Um, you love all sour candy. Your favorite is lemon heads and warheads. I can agree to that, Kyra. Like warheads are actually really good. Awesome. So do we have any last questions to ask? If not, I think... Pokemon, did you have a suggestion for a raid? I think it was Pokemon. You think that's why you like the flavor of lemon so much? Because it's more sour than sweet? You don't have any more questions? No need to apologize, Sniper, you're good. Like, I usually just ask to make sure, because, like, I want everyone to have their chance to ask if there is anything they want to ask, because I don't want anyone to feel left out. Oh my gosh, so much lettuce. Is that lettuce? Like, I think... Like, because on my screen, it looks like celery. Like, on my computer screen, but then it looks like leaf lettuce on my phone. So I think that is gonna be it for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and raid out to another channel. It's lettuce or cabbage. Okay. Let's see who's streaming right now. Because I usually try to raid a channel that I am familiar with. So I think I'm going to raid Somtella's channel. She is a friend of Lion Pride 42, if I remember correctly. So if you could all do me a huge favor and give her a follow once we get to her channel, I would appreciate it. You've seen or played Lethal Company before? I have not. Based on the title, I'm guessing it's probably not a game that I would really want to play, because I'm not a huge fan of, like, shooters. But that said, I don't know, there are a handful of games that I've played in that format that were alright. Like, it's been a couple years at this point, but I played Destiny 2 at one point. And, like, I liked the playstyle there, but wasn't a huge fan of, like, the multiplayer. But yeah. To answer your question, though, Kyra, no, I haven't. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get our raid set up. Raid. Alright, we got our raid set up. 6 viewers are ready to raid. Awesome. I want to thank all of you so much for being here tonight. I'm super excited to be back. And I will be back. Oh, it's actually a spooky game where you got these, please. Pick up, scrap, and sell to try to make... That actually sounds like an interesting game. Thanks for being here, Sniper. And also, like I was saying, thank you all so much for being here tonight. Like, I really, really appreciate everyone who decided to stop by. I'll be back same time tomorrow. That'll be 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. And I'm not sure what we'll be doing yet tomorrow. But I guess just watch our social media posts to find out. I don't know yet if I'll be working on art, if I'll be playing a game. So I guess just stop by to find out. Cuphead? Yeah, we'll consider it. Awesome. Yeah, Huey is in the background. But yeah, thank you all again and have a great night.